I think we're good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Brooklyn. I guess it's 70.9, according to that. Thermometer. Very specific. I don't know. M. Lou, good morning. I'm a little groggy from the weekend, but doing what we're doing. It's only me. I guess I just kind of answered that before I saw it, but good morning. T. Max, good morning. That seems safe. Shanetta Elliott, good morning. Carol Woods, hi. Emma, good morning. We're all right. Baby Commuter did catch something from daycare again, but I guess she's collecting antibodies. And maybe I'll get another one too out of this. Let's see. Robert T. RJ. Ashley Mallory, good morning. Mike, morning. Monica E., good morning. Florian Schwartz, good morning. Sam Alexander from Texas, good morning. Andy's made it, also from Texas, morning. C, good afternoon. For some reason, Baby Commuter does that. When I ask her to find something and she doesn't know where it is, she'll put her arms up like in an I don't know position, but go, see. I guess that means she's trying to see it or look for it, but she's just saying see. But she doesn't know where it is. Anyway. Sue Pitchford is here, good morning. Mary Lily, good morning. Pete and John Ellen Hines, hi. Colleen, good morning. Philly Chick is here, good morning. Let me cross the street here. Doug, good morning. Giggle Bunny, morning. Tamara Britton, morning. Also in Texas. No cars, let's go. Pushkar, good morning. David, good morning. Kaz, good morning. 92% humidity. It does feel awful out here. Well, I know C is yes in Spanish and other languages, but I don't think Baby Commuter knows that. Teresa, good morning. Nightbot with a K, hi. Fairy Elephant is here, good morning. Kind of precise, hi. Ali from Iraq, good morning. ABX Girl has made it, hi to you. Pushcart, don't worry. Nightbot, if there's anything, captures everyone. Captain Slappy, good morning. Edgar Gonzalez, morning to you. Have a good week too. Nicolas Novaira, good morning. Hey, Christina Blessing MWS is here, good morning. Dwayne is here as well, good morning. Mona, hi. Let's go right from here. I know we always go straight, but let's go right. Well, we got a buffer already? All right, things are weird today then. We never get a buffer around here. And I did my special buffer prevention magic, which puts me to airplane mode for a second to kind of like reset things. That usually helps. All right, I don't know what is going on here, but none of this is supposed to be happening. Going left. I was traditional Orthodox Jewish. That's higher, but I don't really know much about the why of it. Victoria. I know a lot of the pieces of clothing have some sort of meaning behind them. I just couldn't tell you exactly. I think so, Florian. That was the problem. Those are boxes of eggs. Agers, good morning. And that looks to be other produce. Can't tell if I'm going to lose my shoelace. Albert, good morning. I feel like this building to my right has been under construction for a while. Is there any information about it? Residential, right on schedule. Perfect. They're ahead of the game. And I don't think shoelace loss is a thing. I mean losing the knot in my shoelace. I guess if a shoelace was that old that it disintegrated, you could lose one. But I guess I mean losing a knot. Manny Chokchakul, hi. JP, good morning. Oh, what did I just step? Hopefully around. I don't know that anyone is ever actually in that police booth. Or it looks like that, and there's always somebody in there. That's what they want you to think, that nobody's in there. Mm-hmm. King Charles says his shoelace is ironed. Interesting. Weather is too humid. Too humid. That's all I could say about that. Temperature-wise, it's not bad, but it's too humid. I'm not sure, Bear in the Garden. If that's like a string candy, I know I've seen that, but maybe not that specific one. Sarah, good morning. That was a kind of a humorous autocorrect, Teresa. Sue Pitchfork. I guess that could be your Halloween name. Victoria Kang, good morning. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a dress shirt anyway, so I have a long sleeve on, but gosh, that bus needs some work. Oh, he decided, forget that. I'm not even going to try to pile myself in, so he's turning up ahead. But if he just would have waited another second, the light's green and all the cars are moving. If we go in this direction, it's a little livelier than the path we usually take. Colleen, I was working all weekend, so my time with them was a little limited, but we still had the evenings, so that was good. Afron, good morning. RJU Jones, good morning. You know, I don't know why, but I wish I knew a good place to get tiles. I really wish I knew of somewhere I can buy some tiles. You know, preferably US tiles, I don't know. No, that's not it. Little trash strewn about it. Allie's here. Good morning. Carl C. Good morning. I mean, other than working this weekend, it was fine. Just buy some piles. Well, piles of what will be my next question. Technically, I don't have the light here, but I don't know that anyone is going in this direction. So we're gonna go. I think Action Kid's back in New York as of Friday. Welcome back. Yeah, there's like a weird sun cloud division experience going on here. Behind me is a lot of sun. In front of me is an ominous cloud. Allie, I don't know how or when it's going to work. We've done it once before. I don't know if you remember that. We did it once in January 2021, maybe? Or 2020? January 20? I don't remember. You know what? 2021. I think 2021. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, warm today. It's humid now. I'm sweating. Yeah, there's that cloud in front of us, but we got the sun from behind us as evidenced by my shadow. It's a curved street over there. I guess I don't really have to go straight, but... Oh, he's turning. Let's just go. Captain Slappy? Yeah. Pretty much. Steve Parker. Ooh, Chocolicious. The only problem I see there is that they're closed. That's the problem. Shirts and More. For a second I misread that and thought it might be a toilet store. Yeah. Toe Bob CS, no. Wow, high was 46 on Saturday for RJ in Colorado. Ain't that something, huh? This guy needs to show a little more defensive driving than offensive. Denise Giles, good morning. All right. Looks like there's just a blinking light here. I guess it's just not functioning correctly. But I do need to cross here because up ahead is a turn away from where we have to walk, and we don't need that. But see, a lot of times when something's wrong with the lights, they switch to this blinking mode. Hey, Norella's made it. Good morning. Mason, good morning. Loomis, good morning. Oh no, guess who's back? It's Jorito Snipes. Remember all my politicians in my back pocket? I remember he always used to say that. Oh gosh. Jorito, well, I guess it would be the other way around. I think I got a good decade on him, if not more. Age-wise. Oh, that's cool, Andy. I mean, what was that other one I always talk about? Pete Santarelli, I think was his name. He did a pretty good piece on the Orthodox community. I mean, aloha, everything is always tracked, right? My phone has the Google stuff. My watch has its own tracking. Everything's always tracked. Hello to you, seemingly from Korea based on the characters, but I have been known to be wrong before. Unfortunately, I cannot read that. Oliver Rock, good morning. I think I'm still early for the on-ramp to the bridge. Yeah, might be another block to my left. Greg, good morning. Maddie, good morning. What is going on right now, Stu? I feel like I'm missing out on something here. All right, let me cross and go left. I mean, all the rain yesterday, I guess there's already some loss of leaves. The weak ones. Afrin, I'm not really sure what you're saying. Maybe some punctuation would help to separate it out so I can understand better. Jimmy Mary, hello. Oh, I see, Sue. I imagine that would be a very, very heavily enforced and guarded event. Going right? Oh, here we go. This looks more familiar. Teresa, glad you're enjoying. This building gets a B on energy. There's a rule in these energy ratings that if you are at the B rating level, you do have to keep a TV on in the building that plays the B movie 24/7. It's a rule. I don't know where they came up with it, but you got to do it. Yeah, Allie, that's probably the least of what was needed, but there might have been some other things that could have assisted. Wow, Andy, 1 year. That's right. Weren't you, you were here around Fashion Week, right? Julie Fromm, good morning. Let's see if I can cross here without causing trouble. I think we're all right. At least there was a dash in that one, Allie, you know, a little bit of punctuation, right? No, you skipped the first word in the movie and you move on straight to the human centipede for the C movie. Yes, Afron, I agree. Get some rest. Feel better. Assad, good morning. Least favorite part of this commute is this hill, especially when I'm not at 100%, just from working all weekend. Definitely some interesting art pieces in the graffiti style. Maybe Victoria. There must be some famous models around that I would not recognize any of them, but there could be a bit of a giveaway on a lot of them since they're probably pretty tall. I'm not at 100% from the sickness. I'm not at 100% just from working and not sleeping enough. J train, pretty empty going away from the city. somebody do some research for me right now? Is there a death metal song by the title of Meditate? I feel like that would be kind of funny. Just meditate. Sorry. That's very cool, Andy. Not even sure I know who that is. It's always fun to meet someone of notoriety. Ray, good morning. You know, I've been seeing this face in other places in the city too. I don't know what it signifies. Wow, the clouds over Midtown are just super low. Z-Bulb, I'd rather live in the same borough that I work in. I mean, you can't even say Brooklyn will be necessarily cheaper than living in Manhattan either, so it's up to you, really. I mean, I'm sure collectively you can probably find some cheaper areas, but still. I think a mile and 20 minutes is pretty good. That's like walking 20 Manhattan blocks in the north-south direction. Yeah, the M train coming into the city is quite a bit more crowded. Even the last train car. Ooh, GG. All right, well, that's good because you found it. And this band might think the way I do, so maybe I'll be interested in perusing them more. Thank you. Also, good morning. Remember how I told you after Labor Day the traffic picks up significantly? I think here's the proof. Outer roadway, not even the middle of the bridge yet. And that's what we got. That's what we got going on. Looking south, you see a little bit of a peak at the southern skyline, downtown Manhattan. Oh, that's cool. Slayer, huh? Nice, Ryan. Cool. You can see the Con Ed smokestacks. I don't know what those are. Exhaust pipes, whatever you want to call them. Nadine, good morning. Going to Williamsburg Bridge. Going from Brooklyn to Manhattan. We're just about the middle of the bridge. This one's pretty easy to tell where the middle is because it has a connection between where the bikes and other wheeled devices are going and the pedestrians. But the traffic is bad. Traffic is bad. One of the reasons you might want to take public transport. You know, I was looking into it this weekend, and I don't really even see the benefits of having like a super smartwatch that only lasts a day or two over like a Garmin Venu 2 Plus. Yeah, less customizability, less apps, but what companies these days seem to be doing with watches is just making them into like mini smartphones, and I think it's just overkill in most situations. It's just me though. Arjun, good morning. And Norel, what's going on with the pup? Oh, and a teen, yeah. Driving over this one might not be the most fun. The outer lane is a little, kind of feels like it's tacked onto the edge, huh? This is the one we used to take all the time when we lived in Stuytown. My mom would drive from Stuyvesant Town to Costco in Brooklyn. That was the only one really around. And we would take this bridge to the BQE. And that's that. Deborah, good morning. Arjun, maybe after the stream, yeah. Norel. Transition periods. Tough on everyone. Solero, good morning. Metal Face 2 lets me go to the Bronx. A little out of my way today, and most of my commuting days, but maybe one day. Captain Saki would say hi to everybody in Australia if you pass. It's not super common here, especially not in like Manhattan. I think mainly because when you're walking around, usually you see so many people. You'd be saying hello. You'd have to interrupt yourself saying hello to one person to say hello to the next person. Hey, Scott. Shouts by Scott D is here from Miami. Oh, guide dogs are not allowed on beds. I didn't even know that. It was a specific training pointed rule. Very interesting. Nadine, you're from Kew Gardens Flushing area. Cool. It was a very rainy day yesterday. Today, I don't think there's much rain in the forecast. So I think these clouds will mostly pass. Or sofas, huh? What do you find the most, I don't know, surprising training point of a guide dog is? What would I find the most surprising about what they're not allowed? I don't know, just about the whole process in general. Because I'm sure so much goes into it that I just have no idea. J-Train coming in. Metal Face 2, probably. I'm hoping that the rent stuff slows down a little bit. Price-wise, though. I don't know, maybe it is a little bit. I kind of like to peek at Street EC every once in a while. This looks kind of new. Klepto. Pooping on command. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how on command. Because I feel like that's what we always try to encourage the doggy, like in the city, like when you go outside on the sidewalk, you always try to get the dog to poop ASAP. But I guess they kind of learn that on their own. But if you can tell a guide dog to poop and it just shoots out, all right, you know what? I think I'm getting too far. Poop. Sorry. All right, I gotta stop. I definitely have not had enough rest. If you have to be careful about saying the word poop around them. Yeah, so I've been checking Streeties every once in a while, and I feel like it kind of slowed down. I'm hoping, I know, the fall and the winter, not the most popular transition period for renters, but let's see. I don't know. Let's see what happens in the spring. We had a cat at some point that we managed to train to use the toilet, but eventually she just decided not to use it anymore. It just started going next to the toilet and in the hallway away from the toilet. And it just kept getting farther and farther away from the toilet. She still peed in the toilet. So I don't know how to explain any of that. The command is quick, quick. I see. Now, can anybody issue that command? Do we have to be careful saying that those particular words in succession? Or are they pretty well attuned to the owners triggering it? I'm assuming it's more the owners and the trainers. Glenn, hello. There's quite a lot of people out today, right on the bridge, even though it's kind of wet out here. But that particular turn behind us from the cycling lane onto this main combined path, that's where somebody has fallen in the past. So you gotta be careful not to go a little too wild in that turn. I see in a row. Okay, that makes sense. Unawheel. You can still see a lot of cloud cover over Midtown. It's very low too. Probably Ryan. It's like, oh, not having that. That's interesting, Dwayne. I'd be curious about that. Hope no truck is losing anything over there. No, hopefully it's all right. Ignore everything. Interesting. Brad E. Winsburg Bridge. Whoa, there were 4 people on that bike. What? And no helmets at all? Holy moly. 2 kids and 2 adults, no helmets. I don't know, guys. Well, at least the trash cans are empty today. Somebody took out the trash here. They gotta take the positives, I guess. See, I guess this is what I might call like useful graffiti. They outlined drying, fading, or fading away signage. No, there were 2, Allie. They were sandwiched in between. There was one in between the 2 adults and one all the way in the front. It should be that way, Captain Slappy. I feel like you just can't leave it in people's hands. Yeah, it would have been hard to pick up on the camera, I think, because I had better angle visibility. I could turn my head real quick and see them as they were passing. Huh? Andre, not sure, but Nightbot is not happy. All right, if you need any coins or potentially a mushroom, so if you're in the market for any coins or a mushroom, you gotta climb that rooftop and do the thing with that question mark block. Coins are a mushroom, gotta go up there. Okay? All right. Greg, hello to you. Oh, is She-Hulk bad? Andy, aren't you like a Marvel fan of sorts? Andy? We just finished Obi-Wan, by the way. Finally. Still got the same billboard. We're always looking out to see if there's any new comedic billboards. I feel like they always try to be a little bit funny with this one. Although, hurt on the job, probably don't want to be too comedic there. Interesting, Overrain. I mean, I'll probably end up watching it eventually, maybe at like double speed on my own. If it's not worth watching with Mrs. Commuter. Sounds like it's not. Sounds like it'll be a background watch for me when I'm doing like admin type stuff at the computer. Sometimes I do minimal thought stuff, and that'll work, I guess. I really can't believe they reopened this Burger King. I'm still very surprised about that. This Burger King looked like it was done forever. But they cleaned up all the graffiti. It's wide open. It's good to go. And they got... No, it's the same thing. It's just Burger King. There's a Japanese-style coffee shop here. Devel. Still curious about it. One day we'll go in. One day we'll go in. One day we'll go in. One day.
I got to school with you. We're in the same class this morning. Come on, let's go.
Gotta go to school. Cottonmouth's enjoying She-Hulk. Okay. Differing opinions, but nothing wrong with that. That's right, Maddie. Yeah, one day. Salsa stories. Sally Scipio, good morning. It's really upsetting to me about the no school days thing. No school days. No snow days thing. Like, I understand the infrastructure is in place for remote learning now that COVID kind of normalized it, but man, snow days, you can't have a childhood without snow days. Like, that should be illegal. No snow days there. Well, I guess for the, like, even, well, your winters are in the summers. Oh, but then your school schedule kind of goes over, and you never had snow days? What about before? Does it just never snow enough there to shut things down? Oh, I missed the Wrangler? Darn it. I seen him live, Metalface, but not live in person. I got dripped on from the scaffolding. That's never a good thing. Ugh. My bathtub plant pot. Just no snow in your cities. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's a very regional thing too, but gosh darn it, if you have to live in a super cold area in the winters, you should be allowed to have snow days. That's how it is. You're not going to get them in Florida, I know. But that should be one of the positives of having a winter season and being in school. The opportunity for snow days. We're gonna go to Avenue B today. Nice weather minus the humidity. The humidity I could do without. The mayfly. That's kind of elegant for a corner bar place. Happy Humble Life Nupur is here. Ah, that's right. I have to keep remembering you changed your display name. Or changed your account? I don't know. Either way, hello. No bikes coming from either direction, which is good. Is this going to be any good? Ryan Reynolds is in it? Interesting. And Rob McKellen. I can never say his name. McKellany? Eugene, hello. And go left. Down Avenue, or up Avenue B. Ah, 2 accounts. Got it before. Rihan, hello. RJ's ready for the snow. No, RJ, you gotta install some heated driveways. It's time. Get to work before it gets too late. Get to work, RJ. Maybe walk on this side. Let's walk on this side. Hup, hup. Andre wants to see something interesting. Cafe on Deck has lemonade or pineapple slushies. Okay? There you go. East Point looks kind of nice. Got margaritas, fries, white queso. Not bad. This bamboo looks real. That's interesting to me. We're gonna go by the Riverside Plaza, yeah? Did they get a new mural on the side of their bank here? Lower East Side, People's Federal Credit Union, this shortest name credit union in existence. Hey, Marlin Worldwide. Angel is here. Captain Slappy, I don't know. What if you worked all night and you're about to go to sleep? This is your evening. H2O Dave, I got your weird sense of humor. Hey, there's nothing wrong with our sense of humor. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We are how we are. Oh man, maybe it was a mistake to walk on this side. This side's all scaffolding by the school. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Let's, you gotta wait for the cars now. Pizza Man is here. If no cars are coming, close enough, I'll go. We made it. Hey, this laundry place is finally open. Laundry place is open. It's like they've been waiting for us. It's actually not even that big. Huh. I wonder how much they have to charge to make their money. Because it's not a very big place. Oh really, Cynthia? So it was changed? It looked new. And I do appreciate how walkable of a city New York is, yes. RJ, sounds good. Get that heated driveway installed. Let me know when it's done. The only issue with this deli is how far they built out into the sidewalk, narrowing the path. That's it. Otherwise, they got really good sandwiches. My favorite small chain of pizza places. They have like 4 or 5 locations of similarly named places with pretty much the same menu at all of them. All right, Tompkins Square Park. We'll continue north on Avenue B. Oh my goodness, is that Shields? Shields is back. Welcome back. Michael Stevens, good morning. Just a bit tired, but otherwise all right. You have a good week too? Uh-oh. 2 of them, something's going on. Is it a bad day to visit the Edge? Well, I think the weather might clear up a little bit as the day goes on. Josh, I'm not really a sports fan. I feel like, and most of my friends aren't really either, but the ones that are seem to gravitate towards the Mets. Moina, good morning.
Have you seen that show, Old Enough?
She was asking the person walking with her if they've seen that show called Old Enough. I have not. Has anyone? And thanks, Chicks Blue. Appreciate it. 10th Street, a 2-way for some of it. Pretty much the same, Shields. Not bad and busy. There was that little 2-week stint where got something from the baby. Not the spicy cough as they say, but it was enough to... Ooh, stepped on glass. Take me out a little bit, but not completely. Although the baby's under the weather again. Oh yeah, the Wordle today was not bad. I didn't think they would go with that word, but they did. But they did. Right? I think I got it in 5 also. Denise in Texas, hey, morning. Whoops, that was loud. I've not been to the Edge. I've been to the Summit at One Vanderbilt and a few other places, but not the Edge. Got a buffer. We did get a buffer. Oh boy. Now we gotta wait. Oh, there's something going on in this block. He's got his lights on. I think he's about to go. Maybe? I don't know. All right, let's go. Maddie's 3 letters in on guess 3. That's better than I was. I had to figure it out with 2 letters. Up to guess 5. So I just kept eliminating letters until I had very few left and just had to hope for the best. Denise, I've never run into either of them organically. Action Kid and I have done one together that was planned. Mark, thanks, I guess.
How was that not around you? I didn't just,
It's been a little while, but it's still exciting, so thank you. I do wonder what the police activity was about at this hour. Something must be going on. Oh, Mr. Big Daz is here. Hello. Psychic reading places, I never fully understood them because it always seems like they live there. Like it's just a front little place with a table and 2 seats. But then when you go, whenever they have the little door, the inner door open to the rest of the store, I guess, it just looks like an apartment. Gert is here. They arrested the 4 people on the bike. They probably wouldn't even blink twice or look twice or whatever. Anyway. Oh, Shields, that's on our list, We really want to go there. Preferably at a time where you can see the northern lights. I don't know that we would go with baby Commuter yet. I just feel like it's not gonna be much of a vacation at this age. But I'm sure that either of the grandmas would be happy to watch baby Commuter for a little while, but you never know. I don't see any Volvos for you right now. Oh, have we seen the images on this side of Stuytown? Maybe not. All right, what time is it? 8:46. I don't know that we've looked at the images on this part of Stuytown. So let's take a look. Nice, Angel. I want to go to Alaska also, absolutely. Children are happy in Stuyvesant Town. It was a good place to grow up. This is a bit more recent. I remember these chains. Wow, it's all the same trees. These are all the trees in the yellow. Some of them are new, but the big ones, those are the trees. They grew up. Alex Burrell is here. Good morning. I don't want to go all the way around. Let's go this way. All right, what else do we have here? Another aerial shot. Cool. Also pretty cool. They did a little Santa thing for Christmas at the Oval. This is Stuyvesant Oval, by the way. This is kind of what we call the middle section. I miss those chains. You should try to stand on them, balance on them. The windows were different back then. I guess, Denise, sometimes, you gotta let them choose what they want to go into. Momo, hey. Wow, it's cool. This is Stuyvesant Town being built. This either is 20th Street. No, it's not. It's probably, maybe it could be 16th. No, 14th and C. Maybe 14th and C. Or 1st and 14th. Maybe it's 1st and 14th. I don't know. No, it can't be because there's a garage here. I think it's 14th and C. All right. Nate, good morning. Yeah, I mean, Stuytown is, it's where I spent more than 10 years of my life, so I think it's, it's nice to see some of that history that might be otherwise hard to find. Like some of those photos I'm sure they have to get from the library that aren't necessarily online or fully digitized and all that. Mark Kolakowski, hello. Fort Orange, well, Peter Stuyvesant's name is also like all over the place in New York too, right? But yeah, I'm sure there's a much more deeper history there too to go into. Yeah, Allie, I wondered too. There's some odd things going on in chat today, huh? Is it just me? I'm okay with English and Russian because I can at least translate it to the rest of the people. Spanish I could do a little bit too, but it's a little hard if we have to go into and like go to Google Translate to understand, because it's gonna make it a little harder for us, for me anyway, to read what you're saying. So I feel like if I can translate it for the class, then it's okay. But then, you know what I mean. Hey, I don't know why we're. I feel like there's a lot of also like friction today. I don't know, which we usually don't have. So take a look internally and wonder: am I adding to this friction without calling people out? I don't think I'm alienating anybody. I think the people who come in and put their own, like a language most of us can't read in, we're not alienating them. I just feel like we can't understand what they're saying. If they can understand us, that's great. But if they also want to make it easier for us, they can, at least put it through Google Translate, and then we can try to respond. But otherwise, you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. So what can I say? Look internally. I can't really, Dwayne. They're quite a bit different. Sometimes I can, but if it's like a word or two that's very similar, but usually not. Yeah, common sense is slowly getting the UN put in front of it. not, you know what I mean, right? Not the United Nations. The letters UN. Is that Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan show, Dave? I know. You know, I probably should know Gyroland, but I don't think I do. Well, yeah, we made it into Manhattan. We started off in Brooklyn. We're in Manhattan now. Oh, these little flowers. Denise, we could probably take a few guesses. I'm kidding. Carl C., thanks for stopping in. Yes, Ali, I believe somebody quoted Rush Hour, H2O Dave. Yeah, Ali. The nonsense would have ended much long ago. Brad E., thank you. Have a good one. As well. That's true, Allie. It's not raining, you know, it's a new school year. Let's see. I'm glad to see there's a kid on a city bike, but he's got a helmet. I'm pleased to see that. Gas prices, ooh, $5.69. It used to be $5.99 there for a while. Thanks, Sally. It's for the best. Shields, good seeing you again. Thanks for stopping in. I know, we're not in tax season just yet, right? Well, I guess you're always doing like the quarterly taxes for businesses anyway, I'm sure, right? Sidewalk there? I'm gonna not pay attention as much to the chat. Can we go? All right. Oh, Jackie Chan is making a new movie in the Middle East? Nice. Is he still doing like all the stunts and stuff himself? Yeah, Nate, I think people are too. I'm noticing another uptick in my snow videos. So I think I think people are ready for some snow too. Thank you. All right. We'll see what we see here on our walk by the UN International School. Eunice, they call it. DG says privyet, or hello. More of an informal hello in Russian. Ready for snow. Oh, Ray, you've been the reason that my snow streams have gone up. Thank you. We're right by Riverside Plaza, or Waterside Plaza, sorry. Not Riverside, Waterside. I think I misspoke earlier in the stream about that also. But yes. By the East River, between the East River and the FDR Drive right now. Yeah, I don't hear any music, I don't see any people. Maybe it's because we're a little late to it. We're close to 9 a.m. I'm sure all the kids are in school by 8:30 already, you know. I guess those Revel Ubers are still around. Not Revel Ubers, but Revel Teslas. It's their own version of a ride share, kind of like an Uber. Nate's always ready for snow. Nice. Yeah, Central Park looks great in the snow. I have a feeling Bagels and Walks, Sean was kind of like me in the month or so before Baby Commuter was born. I was trying to get in all the streaming and walking that I could because I knew things would slow down afterwards. Still $316 a month. Some of the best prices. I don't think Eunice is a free school. I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's a free public school. Not that public school is actually technically free, right?
I understand.
I thought United Nations might was a private school, but I don't know. That was my assumption. Could be wrong though. Bear in the Garden, you've rewatched The Saunter? Yeah, I just got extra exhausted just thinking about it. Vanessa, good morning. Are they still construction? Yeah, still can't walk through the Esplanade. That's why we don't walk by the river anymore over there. I hear the loud bird sounds coming out of the water club. I don't know, it's either that they have those speakers to deter other birds or they have a bird torture going on in there. I don't know. Wayne, thank you, you too. Okay, so what we kind of have deduced from the sounds is apparently they play these to deter birds from congregating. I don't know. That's what we have been, that's the current running theory. I don't know. Oh, Norel's going to bed. Have a good night. I think that's a usual thing, Martian girl. In coastal cities. See the Pepsi Cola sign on the back. Yeah, homeschooling is a tough one. I think if done right, maybe it could be okay, but otherwise I feel like it might turn into a little bit of a myopic indoctrination kind of a thing. So I don't know. You feel me? I think that window for done right is kind of small. No helicopters today. I don't know if any will land while we're here, but sometimes they show up out of nowhere. All right, let's find a post here. Post up. It's not wet. Let's go wide. Enhance. No. Wait. Enhance. 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 Yeah, there's that alley. Well, I guess homeschooled also has like a wide range of what homeschooled could be. You know, you might be ultra rich and just hire a team of private teachers that come to the home. I guess that could still technically be called homeschool. But yeah, in humans, the social aspect is a very important part of our upbringing and feeds into our societal alignment and fitting in and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. You know what I don't know? I don't mean. You know, it's quite sunny at the moment amidst the sea of clouds. Les Penn Gardner, hey, we're at the end, but you know, we'll be back in less than 2 days now. 9:07, yeah, let's get to work. All right. Okay, friends, thanks for stopping in. This stream was interesting, fun. It really doesn't feel to me like an hour and 15 minutes has passed, but I guess it has. So I appreciate everyone joining. I always appreciate you spending some of your time with us. Members, Patreon, PayPal, thank you all. Subscribers, thank you. Think about giving us a thumbs up. Non-subscribers, think about subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. It's okay, it won't hurt, but it's also no pressure. Do it. If you want. I am the Emperor. Yes, thank you, mods, today. Allie on high alert. And I think Angel popped in for a moment too. Mars and Worldwide. Any hoodles. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of this final East River, Long Island City, Greenpoint, Brooklyn, Long Island City, Queens, Greenpoint, Brooklyn views. Some clouds, some sun, some boats, some flares, lens flares. Anyway. So have a great rest of Monday, Tuesday, possibly most of Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll see you Wednesday morning. Sorry, I'm tired. New York time, about 6 to 6:15 in the morning, where we should be going to the Upper West Side. All right, friends. Till then, Discord. Bye.